Hi everyone, welcome to editorial video of Codeforces round 822 problem D. And in this problem we are given that we are playing a game called Slime Escape, and it takes place on a number line, and initially we are given that from I equal to 1 to n there are n slimes placed over the number line, with health of each slime as ai, and we are controlling the slime that is um, at position k. Now there are two escape points: either we make our slime to move at position 0 or to move n plus 1 in order to win the game. Now there might be a chance that if we move one step right or one step left, we encounter a slime standing on the same position. So what we do is we absorb the slime, and by absorbing I mean that we add up the health of the slime on the number line into the health of slime that we are controlling. And also the health of the slime can also be negative, like another other slimes. We are guaranteed that health of our slime will be greater than equal to 0, but if I absorb a slime whose health is negative and my health goes less than 0, then I lost the game. So we are asked in this problem that um, uh, can we win the game by like either going to 0th position or n plus 1th position. So we just have to answer in yes or no, and we are given the constraints. The n is from 3 to 2 into 10 to the power 5, I guess. Yes. And we are guaranteed that the slime that we are controlling has a non-negative health initially, right? So let's see some test cases and try to understand how this problem is working. Okay, so the first test case is n is 7 and my k is 4, and the numbers are the healths are -1, -2, -3 6, -2, -3, -1, and the indices are, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, right? So at 0 or at n plus 1, which is 8, these are the locations where we can win the game. Victory as well, right? So, and we are controlling the slime which is located at k position number 4. So initially my health is 6. Now I can go to right or I can go to left. If I try to go to right, what I can see is there is a slime with a health of -2, so my health will be 4. If I again go to right, there is a slime whose health is -3, so my health will be 1. And if I again go there is a slime whose health is -1, so my health will become 0, and from there I can jump to 8th position, so I can win the game. So answer is yes. So the answer is yes. And in this case our k is 1, so 232 will jump directly to the left, and answer is again yes. Now let's take a case where answer is no. So let's take case number 3, right? So -1, -2, -4 6, -2, -4, -1, I guess this is the case. Yes. And the indexes are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I guess we are controlling the 4th index, right? So what we can do is either we can move to the right. So let's try to move to the right. If we go there, my health will become 4. If I go again over here, my health will become 0. I can still go here, but my health will become negative and I will lose the game. So I won't be able to go to right. So let's try going left. If I go left, my health will become 2, and if I again go left, my health will become 0, and if I again go left, my health will become negative. So we are blocked in this case and we won't be able to win, so the answer will be no. And let's understand one other test case which will make the problem very clear, that and it will also give you intuition of how to solve the problem, which is the 4th test case, I guess. Yes, 4th it is. So let me write the test case. Now I am controlling this line. I can choose to go to the right or I can choose to go to the left. Let's go on the right. So if I go on the right, my health will be 4. If I again go on the right, my health will be 1. If I again go on the right, my health will be 7. Now I can't go to the right because my health will be -3 and I will lose the game. But what I can do is, I can, from this position, I can start moving in the left direction, right? and in this case I will absorb this line, my health will be 0, then I will absorb this line, my health will be 10, and from here I can go to the right and I will absorb this line, my health will be 0, and I will move in the ninth to the ninth index and we can win the game, right? So the answer for fourth test case is yes. So I think now the intuition should be very clear. If we are at a position K, we will try to go to the left and we will try to go to the right. First we will try to go to the left and check if my health is always positive and I can clear the boundary by mean I can reach the index 0, then I will straight away write answer yes. And if I go to the nth, if I can go to right such that each and every time my health is greater than equal to 0 and I can reach the n plus 1th index, then answer will again be yes. Now what if both of the cases doesn't work, then what we will do is we will have to greedily choose which way we have to choose. Either I can go on the left or I can go on the right. So what I will do is I will maintain a sum basically, right? I will maintain a sum, basically a temporary sum for each side. If I go to the left, I will go to the left and I will keep on adding the value in the left side, and I will keep on updating this sum, and I will also keep a maximum sum, and this maximum sum will contain all the maximum sum that we can get in going to the left direction, right? So if my maximum sum, if it is greater than my sum, then I will have a profit going down in the left direction. How what is the profit? Basically my health is increasing by some non-zero number, right? If my maximum is greater than sum, initially my health was sum, right? Now if I go on the left and I get a maximum sum which is greater than sum, right? So this way I am having a profit and I can go to the left. Similarly I will repeat this procedure for right as well, and I will create a maximum 2, and if maximum 2 is also greater than sum, then we also have a profit going right. Now if both of them are having profit, which way will we go? We will go to the maximum profit. Basically if we cover the if we get the maximum profit over here, then we can definitely cover this location, right? This left part as well. So this was the main intuition. I don't think that there is much need of explanation in this problem. I will show you the code and it is basically implementation based. You just have to implement what the problem is saying and you are done. So let me zoom it. Okay, so first of all I will take input the array. Now I will maintain a pointer I will maintain a pointer j. First of all I am converting the whole game into a zero based index, so we need to reach either -1 or n in order to win the game, right? So my I will be k minus 1, and in this way, by I mean the pointer will be going to the left, it will be going to the 0th index, basically -1th index in order to win, and the j pointer will be going to the right towards nth index in order to win, right? So my sum is k. Sum is initially my health is ARR of k, the value which is given, and we are given that it is non-negative, basically it is greater than equal to 0, so we can always start game, and I will run a while loop, and in this while loop what I will do is I will maintain a couple of basically two couple of indices and sum. The first one is temporary one, which is initialized with the initial health. The second one is id1, id means I dash, which is also initialized with I, and I will also maintain a maximum one which is also equal to sum, and ind1 which is equal to the id1, and ind1 will store the index where maximum 1 is occurring. Now I will run a loop. If id1 is greater than equal to 0 and temp 1 plus ARR id is greater than equal to 0, which means that if we can go to the left without having a negative health, then we will go on the left and we will check if temp1 is greater than equal to maxi, which means temp we can change my maximum to temp1. Then this is what I am doing, and also I am updating the index. Okay, now if id is less than 0, which means id is either -1 or -2, then we can print yes, and we can surely state that this we can exit. the game and we can win. And similarly, in this way, I will just moving my pointer towards J pointer towards the right, and the variables will all be same. And again, if we are reaching at a point which is greater than equal to n, then yes. And if these two case are not concerning, not like entertaining the code inside these two blocks, then what we will do is we will check if maximum sum maxi 1 is equal to sum and maxi 2 is equal to sum, which means that by going on the left, either on the left or either on the right, we don't have any profit. Maxi is equal to sum. Initially we kept it as maxi is equal to sum, right? And if maxi is still equal to sum after iterating, then we don't have any profit in the left direction, and also we don't have any profit in the right direction. Then my answer is simply no, that we can't just escape out of the loop. But if maxi 1, if both of them are like, so in this case I will just print no and return. And in this case what I will check is if both of them are giving me profit. Like if maxi 1 is not equal to sum, it will definitely be, we can also check this by replacing this sign with greater than, and as well as for this, if both of these are giving me profit, then I will check which profit is maximizing. If maxi 1 is maximizing, then I will change my I to ind1 and sum to maxi 1, else I will change my, like I will go in the left direction or I will go in the right direction. And if both of these are not occurring together, then definitely if maxi 1 is greater than sum, not equal to, which means greater than, because we can't, like we are maintaining maxi as maximum sum, which will be greater than or equal to sum. And if it is not equal to sum, which means that it is greater than sum. So if it is greater than sum, we can go on the left. Else case will be if maxi 2 is not equal to sum, because this is the only case left. So we will go on the right side, and this will complete the code. It will automate whole of the process, and it will always give the answer. And that was it. I think it was a pretty, like there was a greedy observation based problem. If I was able to explain the problem, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for further editorials. Bye, have a nice day.